It's a map that I have just kind of provided a ton of good games, and it's too bad it didn't really make it. But I think like a lot of things that happened in that kind of his map streaming event is that people just revised maps constantly, I guess, and it never really made it. Unfortunately, I know that the creator of this map is called James.Bong. Map name is Another Tomorrow, and he had like this gem mine, and then he kind of revised it, and then he put the gem mine down here, and I don't know. It's very unfortunate. He never really get the chance to get into the tournament that he eventually created. But this is it's a very unique map. You have two players kind of hidden behind a. Wait, let's just do this. Hidden behind this this kind of ridge area here, so pretty safe start position for both players. And then you have let's see. Then you have this forward command, which provides you with an extra refinery to this small ore patch. You can kind of also reach this with the regular CV, so it's not like an overpowered CV structure, which I very much like. This kind of subtle introduction of the forward command, which is, you know, the reason why is that, you know, a lot of people don't really like the forward command if it has like a huge role in the game, especially for like small and medium-sized maps. You know, it generally, yeah, it generally does not really gain any popularity. But the map, you know, in situations such as this, I really like it. You can get that third ref onto that position. You can go for the radar maybe a little bit quicker than usual. And then for this rest of the map, you do have a big fat ore patch in the middle here, which is something that gets into play a little bit later. But then you have these twin ore patches here, which is kind of a little bit connected to a kind of, I guess, choke point. So a kind of semi-safe expansion for both players, although it's pretty, you know, it's still vulnerable. One to the very middle here, and then two on the bottom. So I just the basic structure of the map is pretty solid, but you know, from what I've seen so far with the map, it's actually pretty. It has provided a lot of good games, and we'll see if this is not going to be. This is going to be the same case. Actually, Mr. Rainer here is going to play as Ukraine. Did not take his full command. Rainer is in yellow to the left, and Mr. Point One playing as Russia. So we're going to have a Ukraine versus Russia game here with us. I don't know why he wouldn't capture the full command right away. Maybe, didn't he really? He actually did that, and I think he just cancelled it. So I guess that's something he wants to get back right away. You don't really want your opponent to just kill it. I mean, it wouldn't be the end of the world, but you know, it just gives you a slight advantage having that ready. Mr. Rainer is actually going to come down here, and well, I guess I don't know. I guess I mean, his opening is pretty solid. Got 3 harvesters here on 3 minutes, and more coming in probably. This is oh, I can also pull up this now, and service depot is on the way. Point One a little bit behind Rainer, just slightly, but he built a APC here, and it looks like he's going to take advantage of. He did, I guess no, I didn't see the F-combo was not taken, but he's still going to try to do some early damage here with this APC. And there you go. The forward command is not taken. Oh, that's a bad timing for the engineer. So that's a free pickup with the APC. Only rifles here for Rainer. So this APC could actually stay here and actually just tank for this infantry before he does anything. Not exactly sure what's in there. It's probably some rocket soldiers or grenadiers. It's, yeah, more likely actually. And it's gonna kill the forward command. Actually, I guess that's, you know, that's okay. Yeah, it's gonna get it. So just a nice little kill there, and you know, grenadiers being so incredibly cheap, that's totally fine. There's the you know, refinery coming off the forward command of Point One. You know, a nice little detail there, and this can go for the service depot after. I don't know if it's a late service depot. It's probably on time. His economy is probably just on point here from this point on. Rainer seems to have like a okay start here, but you can see he is quickly just draining this little ore patch here, and depending if he's paying attention, it's going to be either in a okay situation or a pretty piss poor situation. He's actually going to expand to the location where the FCOM was actually at. So RainerDH is coming up for Mr. Rainer. He needs some. Okay, now he's moving out his harvesters. So looks like a decent start for him. It's going to be the first one with the RainerDH up. So he might be able to take advantage of the V2 play. You can see both players are kind of just chilling on their own side until they finally start to move out on the map. And I think aircrafts are pretty strong here, not simply because of the ridges. There's a lot of ridges on this map for both players. You can quickly get to the other expansions with yaks. So I expect this to do something. Nice little scout play here by Mr. Rainer. Sees that the middle is pretty safe. He's going to go and capture the very middle here. There's also the option to go to the bottom, but it's far off the base. It's going to get map, more map control with this MCV. And point one is actually going to aim straight for the big fat patch here. Game replays, OpenRA replays PHP, and the question mark ifs for some reason cut off. Okay. Alright, Yak is about to come out. He's not going to build V2s, he's actually going to build some heavy tanks for his first blob. And, oh, never mind, he does have a V2 here, and an excellent shot right away on the infantry here, and the Yak. So, excuse me, I didn't really see that little blob here. Oh, he needs, the heavy tank. He needs to go up and start to punch the flame towers. No, he's actually attacking the MCV. Oh, no, okay. By the way, V2s will also two-shot turrets. Okay, so yeah, okay. The middle expansion for Rainer might be just killed off here. Yeah, it's gonna be lost here, dudes. Or maybe he could just if he packs this now and kills the flak truck with the Yak, he could actually escape. But he's gonna have to kill that. He's gonna have to suicide the Yak to kill this this little flak here. He's gonna go for the. He's going to go for the APC. He's trying to delay this. He needs to kill the flak truck, though. Oh, never mind. Yeah, okay, he does that. So he's going to save this. He's going to lose the advanced power plant. That's pretty annoying. There is a V2 here, though. Oh, this next V2 shot is going to be very important. Where is the V2 shot? And there it is. Ah, it's not good. It's not good, and this MCV might be lost here due to the heavy tank being in range of this MCV, and it's going to be dropped. At the same time, though, the top side, the first little blob here by Rainer is actually pushing up the MCV and actually kills it. So it's a kill by both players here. Both MCVs going down, and neither player gets an expansion. Oh, actually, this little refinery here by Rainer is actually a very nice advantage here. It doesn't seem like it is meaning much, but just getting that extra income from that ore is really nice. I guess point one recognized that. It's going to send out his next blob right there. I wonder who this guy is. It could be a Smurf, but as I promised, I'm not gonna really care. I'm just gonna call him Rainer. Another MCV is gonna come up here and try to recapture the middle. I like this though. Just a safe kind of. He knows about the army coming in, so it's just gonna be a have the MCV a little bit safe distance away. Okay, that's nice. You can kill the refinery and get away. So you can't just build the flame tower off that refinery, which was a little bit further away from it. Rainer is actually playing pretty good here, doing good work with his RainerDH advantage. Very, very nice. And yeah, nice Yak play as well, just scouting all the bottom. It's gonna see the MCV expanding to the bottom as well, I think. Excuse me. So yeah, Rainer doing some good work in this game. Gets his middle expansion, I guess. Yeah, his expansion is kind of suffering though, like from all this. He needs to get his new refinery out on this patch. Right now he has a very nice map control. Like he could easily expand to the top and hold the middle. And he sees that point one is actually going to the south, so he can actually, he should feel safe about moving out and expanding. This little group is probably just too small to actually do some actual damage. So yeah, it's going to move back. Good move back there. B2 is going to miss. Yak's going to pick off the V2, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. Yeah, so point one is a little bit in a conundrum right now. He's definitely behind, that's for sure. Both in taking expansions. Rainer is going to actually push a little bit forward here with this MCV. And I think you can actually reach this ore mine with a Tesla coil here, if he so wishes to. He might just want to get that ore mine. He doesn't really have to go this aggressively ahead, but I guess it's gonna shut point one out from the top expansion. As long as it stays here with the MCV, that's not gonna happen. Nice Yak scout here by Rainer. He constantly keeps an eye on the army of point one, so he's always gonna be in the preparation, you know, for at least punish any careless movements that's gonna come out here. Like, look at this. Like, he's on point here. And there's actually Tesla coil over the ridge. There's not much ore there, but there's always going to be like at least one harvester going in there and try to do some damage.
A-bomb launch detected.
Oh. Hey, Hakan Sayafi, thanks for the follow, man. Hope you enjoy the games. And okay, so he's going to come in here, kill one ore truck, but not really worth the engagement. He's going to lose both tanks here. Very expensive heavy tanks. It looks to me like with the loss of this army by point one, Rainer is just kind of just checkmating this game and not allowing point one to actually have any map presence at all. The only thing that he has going for him is the bottom MCV, but I don't think it's going to take long for Rainer to find out. Yeah, good on Rainer. He's going to push on further here. There's even flak trucks here, so there's not really... These Yaks can kill off... Ooh, it's going to kill off both V2s here with one Yak. That's actually worth it. So it's going to stop this little push here right now, but... point one needs to do something drastic here. I'm not exactly sure what he can do. And Rainer is actually going to go ahead and... it's going to expand to the top with this MCV. Sees that point one really doesn't have anything to the top, so he can just leave this area alone. And with this pressure, it's I don't know. Excellent game sense here by Rainer. There's a power bomb coming in here. It's going to kill off probably all of the flame towers here, which means he's probably just going to he's going to keep pushing into this area. This is going to be a nice power bomb, and yeah. Kills everything, kills the refinery as well. So I think this next push that's going to come here is going to probably end the game. It doesn't seem like point one has enough to stop this brutal push. This expansion is being spotted here by the axe. This has to be a Smurf. If not, yeah, I'm pretty impressed. Which is IP? His IP is 84156. Could it be Lori? Are we playing the Smurf game again? Anyway, it just wipes out the remaining of the army, and if he wishes to, he can just attack in here. And looks like it's going to do exactly that. Final stand here by point one. Trying to kind of build up a concave here, but it's not really going to work. Bottom expansions are completely undefended here. It's going to allow Rainer to just come in and just wipe out the south. Yeah, I think this game is coming to a close, man. Point one is getting broke, and Rainer's bank is just getting overfilled here. You can actually have a look here at the economy. The economy was actually pretty fair overall for both players, but I would guess the combat tab would be a different. Look at the combat tab. 55 destroyed versus 38 lost. That's a pretty strong trade here for Rainer throughout this game. His engagement has been just on par. All right, it's not you, Lori. Do you recognize this? Could it be Kazoo? I don't know. So many German players, though. It's almost impossible to guess the Smurfs from Germany or United States, for that matter. All right, GG. Yeah, great game there by Rainer, and yeah, good game overall, gotta say.